Before we talk about price, predictions, or where XRP could go, we need to start off with something basic, and it's something most people still mix up. Ripple is a private company. XRP is a digital asset. Ripple builds payment infrastructure for banks, institutions, and governments. XRP is the neutral bridge asset designed to move value between currencies, instantly, globally, and without needing pre-funded accounts. They're related, but they're not the same thing, and that distinction matters. Over the last few years, while most of crypto has been focused on narratives, memes, and short-term speculation, Ripple has taken a very different approach. They haven't been chasing headlines, they've been building infrastructure, and when you zoom out, a very clear picture starts to form. The 5 pillars. First, Hidden Road. Hidden Road is a prime brokerage. In simple terms, it sits between large institutions and the markets, clearing, handling, settlement, and liquidity. This is where hedge funds and market makers and serious institutional players operate. Ripple didn't buy hype, they bought access to institutional flow. Second, Treasury. Treasury is about how institutions manage money internally, not trading, not speculation, but cash positioning, liquidity management, and risk control. This is the backup office plumbing that actually keeps financial organizations running. Third, a banking license. This isn't about speed, it's about permission. A banking license allows Ripple to operate inside the system, not around it. Interacting directly with regulated institutions, payment networks, and central infrastructure. This is credibility. Fourth, the rail itself. This is the actual movement of money, cross-border, multi-currency, and instant settlement. This is where XRP sits, acting as a neutral bridge between currencies, removing the need for pre-funded accounts and long settlement times. Banks around the world hold other currencies locked up in order to transact. These are called nostro vostro accounts. In Latin, that means yours and ours. And fifth, Palisade. Palisade focuses on institutional grade custody and security. Because banks don't touch assets they can't safeguard. No custody, no adoption, this is the vault. Individually, none of these things change the world, but together they form something very different, a full financial operating system. Institutions access markets, funds are managed internally, assets are custody secured, and payments move instantly, all within regulatory boundaries. This isn't disruption, it's replacement without friction. Now we get to the part where we talk about market cap, and the argument usually comes in. People say the price of XRP can't go high because the market cap would be too large. But that logic assumes that XRP is a stock, something that sits still. But XRP doesn't sit still. It's designed to flow. The same units can be used over and over again, moving value around the world in seconds. Let's make this practical. If you needed to move $1 million across borders, at a $5 XRP, you would need around 200,000 XRP to do it. At a $1,000 XRP, you'd just need 1,000 XRP. Same value, fewer units. Fees on XRP are already tiny, so that's not the point. The point is liquidity efficiency. Fewer units moving larger value means cleaner settlement, less strain on liquidity, and the system that scales far more easily at an institutional level. And here is the most important part. News, announcements, and acquisitions won't move the price outside of an alt season, but usage will. The moment one of these major banks quietly switches from the old system to the new one, not with a press release, not with hype, but simply because it's cheaper, faster, and more efficient, that is where everything changes. Think about WhatsApp. There was no announcement that killed SMS. Messages just became free. And one day the old system didn't make sense anymore. If XRP succeeds, it won't be loud. It will slip in quietly, run underneath everything, and make the old system obsolete. If you like what you're hearing, you're in the right place. Know what you hold, and remember, the bold gets the gold.